Oh my God. What a fight that was. Max Holloway defeats Calvin Kattar 50-42, 50-43, 50-43. That was an arse whooping. No word of a lie. That was the definition of an arse whooping. What a fight by Max Holloway. Calvin Kattar, one tough dude. The amount of punishment he took. Max Holloway threw over 600 strikes in that fight. The volume. And wow, just wow. Fight of the year candidate already. One-sided arse whooping. Max Holloway showing exactly why he should be champion. If there is one way to get a title shot, where the cards are stacked against you, you've lost twice to the champion, that's how you do it. You go out there and you put an arse whooping on someone, on a top contender like Calvin Kattar. I thought it was going to be a way, way tougher fight for Max Holloway. He took Calvin Kattar's best shots. And he put it on. Body, head, the jab, the body work. The turning sidekick towards the end of round one made me jump out my seat. That was beautiful. You heard that connection. It just went pop. You heard it. You know when you hear it, it's landed beautifully. The body work throughout the fight. The combinations throughout the fight. 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Kattar froze. Max froze 3, 4. Max took shots, but none of them were enough to sleep him. And this is where Max Holloway's lack of power kind of goes against him. The fact that he doesn't have that one-punch knockout power that a Jeremy Stephens, a Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett, a Volkanovski has. Because he landed some beautiful shots. He had Kattar hurt. And if it wasn't Herb Dean, the fact that he didn't stop it, Max didn't have that one punch just to sleep him. You see people melt when they face Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Anthony Pettis. You see them just be overwhelmed with the pressure. And then it's a TKO and it's a stoppage victory. It's not a knockout. It's a TKO. But wow, what a performance from Max Holloway. That's one way you stake your claim as the #1 contender and one of the greatest featherweights of all time. What happens next? Brian Ortega taking on Alexander Volkanovski. Max has already shouted out, if Conor McGregor or Dustin Poirier drop out, he wants to step in. And I wouldn't even be surprised if Michael Chandler or Dan Hooker drop out. He steps in for one of those two and decides, you know what, I'm going up to lightweight. I'm not waiting for Volkanovski or Ortega. I don't know what's going to happen if Volkanovski wins, if I'll get a third fight. And wow, just wow, man, jeez. How Calvin Kattar made it out of that 4th round was sensational. He was hurt, he was out on his feet. Credit to Herb Dean for not stopping the fight and letting it go. Calvin Kattar took so much damage. His nose was mashed up, bleeding. The elbows from Max Holloway just beautiful, man. Try spinning kicks, spinning elbows. The head kick that landed that made him go, ooh. Max Holloway. I'm so happy for him. Calvin Kattar, credit to him. What happens next for Max Holloway? He either waits. If he steps in next week, we have to wait and see. If he waits, I know he'll be hoping Brian Ortega wins that fight. I've already mentioned this. There's no way he's going to want Volkanovski to win. Yes, for revenge, but Brian Ortega wins the fight, the title fight in March. Holloway gets a rematch with Ortega. Obviously, he's beaten him already. If he wins then he can get his revenge on Volkanovski and try a third time to beat him. But wow, the pressure. Vintage Max Holloway. So much class. The technique, the volume, the pressure, the footwork. His head movement was brilliant as well. Just phenomenal, man. Just a phenomenal performance from Max Holloway, showing why he's one of the best in the world. One of the best in the world. And I'm looking forward to seeing him even go up to lightweight and challenging the guys up there. The only thing, again, that's going to work against him might just be that lack of knockout power. But you look at that lightweight division, you look at people like Justin Gaethje, I'd say even McGregor, even Charles Oliveira. Yes, he's not cutting down to 145 anymore. Max against any of these guys, if he puts that kind of pressure, some of these lot will wilt. And he will TKO him in the 4th or 5th round. It won't be like Calvin Kattar. They won't survive. They would not survive. We've seen Justin Gaethje empty his gas tank out before and Dustin Poirier stopping him. We've seen it happen before. So Max Holloway, man, just a phenomenal performance. And I can't wait to see what's next for him. Vintage Max Holloway. Let me know what you guys thought of the fight, because I know we all watch the same fight. And I think everyone's ecstatic, absolutely delighted for Max Holloway. Over the moon. Fight of the year candidate already. performance of the year if we ever have that kind of award for Max Holloway as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Peace.